In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on November 12, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Charlotte Hornets versus New York Knicks. In an eagerly anticipated Eastern Conference clash, the Charlotte Hornets are set to face the New York Knicks on a Sunday afternoon matchup. The Hornets come into the game with a recent boost, securing a win in the in-season tournament against the Wizards with a 124-117 victory on the road, defying odds as 3.5-point underdogs. On the other side, the Knicks are riding high after a national television triumph over the Spurs, dominating San Antonio with a convincing 126-105 win as 9.5-point favorites. The Charlotte Hornets, grappling with 5 losses in their initial 8 games, aim to gather momentum after their notable road victory against the Wizards. Gordon Hayward spearheaded the charge with an impressive performance, contributing 27 points, 9 assists, and 4 steals. LaMelo Ball added 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists, while PJ Washington chipped in with 11 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. Despite a slow start and trailing for most of the game, the Hornets showcased resilience, particularly in a dominant fourth quarter where they outscored their opponents 36-20, sealing an unlikely yet crucial victory. Contrastingly, the New York Knicks have displayed decent form, splitting their first 8 games, and now seek a third consecutive victory after a convincing home win against the Spurs. Jalen Brunson led the Knicks with 25 points and 6 assists, complemented by R.J. Barrett's 24 points and 6 assists, and Julius Randle's impressive 23 points, 16 rebounds, and 5 assists. The Knicks' victory was anchored in their solid defense, limiting the Spurs to a mere 16 points in the first quarter and establishing a commanding double-digit lead. Another substantial run in the third quarter propelled them to a comfortable 30-point advantage. In this matchup, the Charlotte Hornets emerge as the favorites, boasting impressive offensive statistics. Ranked 8th in the NBA for points per game with an average of 117, they showcase a significant scoring prowess, supported by a commendable 48.2% shooting from the field. The Hornets' ability to consistently put up high scores, even without a dominant 3-point game, positions them as formidable contenders. Key players like Terry Rozier and LaMelo Ball provide a dynamic offensive duo, with Rozier leading the team in scoring with 22 points per game, while Ball not only contributes 20 points per game but also leads in assists. Despite Rozier's questionable status, the depth in Charlotte's scoring options, featuring Gordon Hayward and PJ Washington Jr., equips them with the offensive arsenal needed to challenge the Knicks' defense, which has shown vulnerabilities in terms of field goal percentage allowed. So the Charlotte Hornets to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The prospect of a high-scoring encounter looms large in this matchup, fueled by the Charlotte Hornets' average of 117 points per game and the New York Knicks' prowess in dominating the boards. Despite the Knicks ranking lower in overall field goal percentage, they lead the league in total rebounds per game, creating numerous scoring opportunities. Both teams have demonstrated a penchant for engaging in high-scoring affairs, exemplified by the Hornets' recent 124-point performance against Washington and the Knicks' 126-point outburst against San Antonio. This trend, coupled with the Hornets' middling defense and the Knicks' struggles in shot blocking efficiency, suggests a likelihood of both teams participating in an offensive showdown rather than a defensive standoff. Given the offensive strength of the Hornets and the scoring potential resulting from the Knicks' elite rebounding, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Wizards versus Brooklyn Nets. Prepare for an anticipated clash as the Brooklyn Nets host the Washington Wizards on Sunday. The Nets are looking to bounce back from a recent loss to Boston, while the Wizards aim to reverse their fortunes after dropping their second consecutive game, this time against Charlotte. The Washington Wizards find themselves in a slump with 5 losses in their last 6 games, desperately seeking a turnaround after a 124-117 defeat to the Hornets. Despite a strong start and contributions from players like Kyle Kuzma, Tyus Jones, and Jordan Jordan Poole, the Wizards faltered in the fourth quarter, allowing the Hornets to escape with the victory. Meanwhile, the Brooklyn Nets are on a cooling streak with 3 losses in their last 4 outings, including a harsh 121-107 road defeat to the Celtics. Despite commendable performances from Lonnie Walker, Trendon Watford, Mikal Bridges, and Spencer Dinwiddie, the Nets struggled against the Celtics, trailing by as many as 24 points in a challenging loss. Both teams are grappling with key player absences, with the Wizards missing DeLon Wright, and the Nets without the services of Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas, and Nick Claxton. Despite the absence of their leading scorer, the Nets boast a roster with ample scoring options to compensate for the void left by Thomas. Additionally, facing the Wizards' league worst defense provides the Nets an opportunity to exploit their vulnerabilities, especially in the paint, as demonstrated by Charlotte in their recent matchup. The Wizards, struggling to find consistency, particularly with Jordan Poole's limited impact in the starting lineup, face a formidable challenge against the Nets. Although the Nets have suffered 3 consecutive losses, they maintain a better overall form, making them the clear favorites in this matchup. The Wizards' penchant for defensive lapses and the Nets' solid 7-1 against the spread record this season further support the case here. So the Brooklyn Nets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Examining the contrasting styles, the Nets, ranked 20th in pace, find themselves up against the fastest-paced team in the league, the Wizards. With Washington averaging 105.8 possessions per 48 minutes and boasting the 6th highest effective field goal percentage, the game is anticipated to unfold at a rapid pace. Brooklyn's proficiency in three-point shooting and potential dominance in the post, coupled with the faster pace, positions them well to benefit from offensive opportunities. Considering the Wizards' status as one of the highest scoring and fastest playing teams, coupled with their defensive vulnerabilities and the Nets' effectiveness from beyond the arc, expect a high scoring encounter marked by three-point shooting and a swift pace of play. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Memphis Grizzlies versus Los Angeles Clippers. Witness a clash between 2 struggling Western Conference teams as the Los Angeles Clippers host the Memphis Grizzlies on Sunday. Memphis aims to break a 2-game losing streak after a recent defeat to the Jazz, while the Clippers seek to end their 4-game slide following a challenging loss to the Mavericks. The Memphis Grizzlies find themselves in a rough patch, losing 8 of their first 9 games. Hoping to reverse their fortunes, they faced a setback against the Jazz, with Desmond Bane leading the charge with an impressive 37-point performance. Despite their offensive efforts, the Grizzlies struggled defensively, allowing the Jazz to build a significant lead in the second quarter. On the other side, the Los Angeles Clippers looked to halt their 4-game losing streak after a 144-126 loss to the Mavericks. Kawhi Leonard led the team with 26 points, but the Clippers faced a defensive breakdown, particularly in a disastrous second quarter where they were outscored 47-18. Both teams are dealing with key player absences, with the Grizzlies missing Derrick Rose, Xavier Tillman, and Steven Adams, while the Clippers are without Mason Plumlee. The Clippers, despite acquiring James Harden, have struggled since the addition, losing all 3 games since his arrival. The team's defensive challenges, coupled with the adjustment period for the new lineup, have presented hurdles. Despite Memphis facing injury concerns, they have displayed resilience, covering the spread in previous matchups. The Clippers, amidst a 4-game losing streak, have yet to find their rhythm with the new additions. The Grizzlies, buoyed by Desmond Bane's scoring prowess, are expected to capitalize on the Clippers' defensive vulnerabilities. The Grizzlies, given their recent performances and the points they are getting, are well positioned to take care of things here in this one. So the Memphis Grizzlies to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. In terms of defense, both teams boast strong individual defenders such as Marcus Smart, Kawhi Leonard, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Paul George. The Grizzlies, aware of their offensive limitations without Ja Morant, will likely prioritize a strong defensive strategy. The Clippers, with James Harden in the mix, may face challenges finding offensive cohesion quickly. The game's pace, influenced by the Clippers' preference for a slower tempo and the Grizzlies' tendency to play faster, sets the stage for a potentially low-scoring affair. Considering the defensive prowess on the court and offensive struggles for both teams, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.